Hi there, it's Lisa Belleci St. Romain here on our fifth Sunday of Lent. And Lector 1, before we start, I want to show you where you should stand when you bring the gospel book up. There's been a little bit of a traffic jam, and so first lector, go and stand. I know this picture is reversed, but this is the left side, and so just walk to the left side outside that shape there and stand as Father Ken reverences the altar and then walks around and kisses the altar. There's not going to be any of that stuff on. This is from a daily mass. So then after he kisses the altar, then you go put the gospel book right here in the middle of the front, okay? And then you go back to your seat. That way the altar gets its turn in being reverenced without any distraction from the lector coming and going. Okay. All right, so let's go with the first reading then. And what you'll notice is that I'm holding this book because I've noticed that some lectors are just reading, looking down, and that's really hard to make eye contact and keep your place at the same time. So if you would hold the lector book, the lectionary, and for this first Sunday of Lent, our reading is from Isaiah. So this Isaiah was a prophet when the Israelites were in Babylon, and they were captives, okay? Anything that goes with captivity. And Isaiah is reminding them of this wonderful Exodus event that happened probably 600 to 800 years prior to that. Let me think about when Babylon was. So the Moses event, right? Exodus. And this is actually a great way to encourage people, is to remind them of past successes. And that's what Isaiah is doing here. So when you read this, read it with enthusiasm, as if you were trying to, like, it's okay, remember that, it's going to be okay, right? And so remember we did this before, remember you did it right back then. So your voice should be a very encouraging and comforting voice. I'm going to try to keep my book up here. All right. So thus says the Lord, who opens a way in the sea and a path in the mighty water. So as you say that, people should be remembering. And that if they don't, then this next line will surely do it. Who leads out chariots and horsemen, a powerful army. That should do it as we have our second or third reading in the Easter Vigil, the dramatization of the Exodus event. Till they lie prostrate together, never to rise, snuffed out and quenched like a wick. All right, take that slowly, because that was God taking care of the Israelites. Remember not the events of the past, the things of long ago, consider not. See, I am doing something new. So here is the change. Even though that happened, don't sit and rely on that one, because I will be here again for you. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? Okay, ask the question of these people and look at them. Do you not perceive it? In the desert, I make a way. In the wasteland, rivers. So pause right there at that comma. Wild beasts honor me, jackals and ostriches, for I put water in the desert and rivers in the wasteland for my chosen people to drink. So God, take this slowly and emphasize those words: water in the desert, rivers in the wasteland for my chosen people to drink. The people whom I formed for myself. That's the reason, that they might announce my praise. Gosh, can you just know that I love you, everybody, and tell the others about it, right? So this is a very upbeat reading, and take your time with it to emphasize those words, okay? God bless you and be with you. Read it out loud. Practice reading out loud several times before you get up to proclaim.